look at that. Look at that. Some new intro music.
What was
Intro
that?
music for
Oh
AmeriCanada.
my God.
The podcast you're listening to. With me, Jekkus. I don't have Tim's right now. I'm drinking Monster because today is going to be a very long day, but I'm still very Canadian.
And me, Signac, I'm drinking Coca-Cola because it sounds like drugs. American friend. Hi. My husband made us an intro and it's so good and I'm so happy.
Good. It's so good. And you're going to have to wait to listen to this whole thing to listen to the outro.
No.
The outro is...
Don't tell them there's an outro or they'll just skip to the end.
I mean, but everybody knows it ends, unless it's the never-ending story. Can we kill a horse on this podcast? Can we do this live?
Yeah, let me just go out into my backyard and grab a horse.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're in Yeehaw Nation. It makes sense to me.
Just because I'm in Yeehaw, I'm in the city in Yeehaw Nation, which is basically little, well, there's still Yeehaw.
Yeah,
There's still
exactly.
a lot of Yeehaw.
Exactly. There's Yeehaw. Wherever you look, there's a little bit of Yee, a little bit of Ha. What's that in this corner?
Yeehaw.
Oh, there's some Yee. What's at the corner of this one? Oh, some Ha. And once they meet, boom, you got Yeehaw. There you'll find the horse. The corner of every street has a horse instead of a prostitute.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're in a mood.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to AmeriCanada. If you haven't been here before, this is our comedy podcast where we just we rag on each other's countries for fun, and it's a good time. So
Yeah. So, if you didn't listen to the first one, then shame on you, but I get it.
Sigourney Weaver's watching you. If you have watched, you know where from.
Slightly judging. But yeah, so what we do is we grab some articles. I have Canadian articles. She has American articles. And then we kind of show them to each other and go, hey, what do you think about that? Huh, what do you think about this one? What do you think about that? And then we laugh at each other. And then that's pretty much it for an hour.
Yeah.
Every week.
You know what? But it's a fun time. I have fun.
You are learning. And I'm also learning. I do want to hear something. I do.
So, a Jeep driver in Wisconsin drove into a building. Would you like to guess who was driving this Jeep?
Santa Claus?
No. A dog. A 5-year-old Australian Shepherd named Callie had a...
Thank goodness they specified.
Yes.
Wait. It's an Australian Shepherd?
Yes, it's an Australian Shepherd. But it's in America.
All right.
We're claiming it.
I'm watching you, Australia.
She had apparently knocked the shifter out of place, and the vehicle started rolling, and it hit the building.
Oh, hell yeah.
So her owner was inside, but... my favorite is that the... Sorry. One of the people affected said, "It's not every day that a dog drives a Jeep across traffic and right into your business."
True. I mean, if the other statement of that is true, then I'm more concerned about what happens in America.
Oh yeah.
If dogs driving is a normal a normal situation, especially into buildings, like this. It's
amazing to me. Like, imagine you're just sitting there, you're like at your computer, like tickety-tacking, like making a sale, whatever. And then out of the corner of your eye, a Jeep is slowly rolling towards you. Oh, that's weird. They're probably about to park. Oh, that's a dog in the driver's seat. Oh, God.
My first inclination is probably somebody with a dog mask on, just trolling me a little bit, and just slowly coming at me.
Most realistic dog mask.
But I'm picturing now where the dog rolls the window down because it can't quite reach the brakes, and it's waving its little dog arm out the window, get out the way! I can't stop! But all you hear... He's
like, I never learned to drive!
I can barely read. I don't know what color that stoplight is.
That's the problem. They can drive. They just can't tell if the light's green or red.
Yep. It's a problem. It's a real plight across all of apparently America. Because this is an American news story, not a Canadian one, so I can only assume that dogs drive in America.
This is what happens. Just in case anybody's concerned, nobody was hurt. The dog is fine. The owner's fine. All the people in the business are fine.
What was the business? Do we know?
Hold on.
God, I hope it's like a subway.
An art museum.
Oh.
The Pearl of Door County is where it happened.
Pearl of Door County.
That's a sentence.
How's door spelled?
D-O, like a door. Like D-O-O-R.
Like a door. Like a straight up door.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Door County. I assume that is a county in Wisconsin. But, yeah, it was an art
It'd be better
museum.
if it wasn't. It's the Pearl of Door County. That doesn't exist. Like, there's no Door County.
There is no Door County. Well, you would be the Pearl of it. If there is no actual Door County.
You know what? I'm gonna open my house up as the Pearl of Door County. No, wait, no, sorry. That's just inviting dogs to drive into my house. Never mind.
Oh, so the owner parked the car in front of the art museum, the Pearl of Door County, while he went across the street to a bakery.
So wait, it was the owner's dog?
It was, well, no, it was like the owner of the vehicle.
Oh, the owner of the vehicle. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, if this is the owner of the Pearl of Door County, this is some sort of bullshit insurance scam?
Your dog runs into your business?
Yeah, right? With your car. Now your insurance premiums go up on both the building and the car.
This doesn't seem like a very good insurance fraud scheme.
No, right?
Unless the dog has insurance.
Ooh,
And like a
we
separate
never entertained
insurance.
that thought.
So, could you imagine little dog insurance agents answering the phone like,
They got little doggy business ties on.
yes.
But like one dog comes in a little bit sullen, and then they're like, bark, bark, bark. And he's all like, bark, bark, bark. And you translate it, and it's like, because Martha left him, and she took the kids, like all 8 of the puppies, and like Paul's not having a good day. Like he's not going to make that sales quota. But we're all like, we get it, Paul. We get it. Like, you know what? If you need some time off, I understand. Like, this is a very compassionate doggy workplace, but Paul's just not having a good time. Also, I love the name Paul for a dog.
But there's a little chihuahua as the manager, and he's just like, you motherfuckers get back to work. You can't talk about your personal lives.
That does sound like a chihuahua. You know what? I would hate to have a chihuahua boss.
And there's like a golden retriever who's like, you can stay with me, bro. Woof woof.
Yeah, you can just crush on my couch. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my lord.
I want to just like draw doggy insurance agents now.
I would like the entire movie of Office Space to be redone with dogs.
Oh, yes. Or redo The Office, UK or US, I don't care, but all dogs.
Something Office plus dogs. I mean, it's just that simple.
I need Office dogs, please. Would they actually try to write with a pen, or would they just dip their paw in ink to sign? Because I feel like that's like the equivalent of like a fingerprint rather than a signature.
I think they would have to try and use the pens. I think that's.
Could you imagine trying to fit a pen between their little webby bits on their beans? Little toes.
Oh my lord. So just somewhat related, but we were talking about Office. I've never actually watched The Office. Either version? No.
I started Office US, and I really, really enjoy it. The problem is that I started watching it after The Office finished, and I have a short attention span, so like I'll watch a show for like a month, and then like I need to take a break and watch something else. So we were binge watching it, me and my husband were, and we just kind of stopped, and we'll pick it up again eventually. But I think we were like starting season 3, I think.
Yeah, no, I've not from front to back sit down and watch from title to.
It also makes me want to watch Office UK. We're gonna get so many comments of "I can't believe you haven't watched The Office." Fucking fake fans.
that's why that's a fake fan of what? of Office dogs?
Fake comedians.
The offshoot. Fake comedians.
How dare you make Office related dog jokes? You haven't even watched The Office.
I can't really do secondhand embarrassment. It makes me very uncomfortable. And, like, there's a lot of that humor with, i.e. Michael Scott, I'm pretty sure.
No, there is. But there's also a lot of that, like, kind of endearing, I don't want to say, like, intelligent. It's, like, they have their moments where they're picking on each other, but it's, like, you have really sweet, endearing moments, too, of, like no spoilers, but there's an episode where there's like a character who paints and like nobody pays attention to her, and then Michael Scott goes to her art exhibit and is like, oh my god, this is really, really good, I'm so proud of you. And it's like really heartwarming. It makes you feel good. I like those.
I just want to say the show started 16 years ago and ended 8 years ago. I think we can do spoilers now.
Listen.
And I know who it was.
You just said you haven't seen it.
That doesn't mean I'm going to watch it.
Wow.
I've also not watched Cheers, but I'm not going to watch Cheers.
Everyone understand that Canadians hate fun.
Correct.
That's what I've learned.
It's too cold up here for fun.
Speaking
too cold up here for fun.
Of Canada.
But do you want to actually know something fun?
I would love to learn about Canada.
Do you know of the Okanagan Lake? Have you heard of the Okanagan Lake?
I've heard of lakes. They're like bodies of water, right? Like...
Yeah. Some bodies are hotter than others,
we have some great ones here in America. Hey.
I'm just trying to make like a Kardashian body of water joke, and it just did not come to me.
Break the internet.
There you go.
With your waves.
Is that WAP just like a small body of water? Anyway.
Wet ass pond. Which is inherently wet.
Yep. God damn.
So Okanagan's Lake.
Okanagan's Lake. Okanagan Lake. So have you heard of Okanagan Lake at all?
No, I have not.
Have you heard of a town called Kelowna?
Nope.
Have you heard of the Ogopogo?
I wanna. I've heard of a Oogie Boogie.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, really?
So, the legend of the Ogopogo is that, fuck you, Scotland, we can too.
Okay.
We certainly can too. Because, oh, what's that? We got our own goddamn Loch Ness Monster.
What?
Yep. The Ogopogo is essentially a horsey, reptile, goat-like, water-dwelling creature in the lake of Okanagan.
You have a horse Loch Ness Monster.
We have a horse Loch Ness Monster. It's fantastic.
So hold on. What are the distributions of these creatures that make your Ooga Booga?
It's there is a little
what part
song.
Is horse? What part?
Well, there's a song that makes it up.
Okay.
If you want to know the song, I don't know the actual tune to it, but I can tell you the lyrics.
Tell me the lyrics.
His mother was an earwig. His father was a whale. A little bit of head, and hardly any tail. And Ogopogo was his name.
So he's a sperm?
I really don't know. Honestly.
I think you just described a sperm.
Oh.
So you don't have a Loch Ness Monster. Someone jizzed in the lake.
That, you know what? Yeah, that's starting to make sense. Huh. Well, I don't want to go to British Columbia anymore. You got jizzy lakes out there. You're not supposed to... That's for making babies, not for making cryptids.
So he have a tiny head. Hold on.
He have a little bit of head. A little bit of head.
He's earwig and whale. You said horse.
Well, that's the song. But like the description of it can vary between different things. Horses, lizards, goats.
Horse, lizard, goat, whale,
sturgeon,
earwig.
seal. Or otter, sorry. But the sighting is apparently a giant snake about 50 meters long. And that's like 50 feet for your weird system.
Me likey snakes.
Yeah. Because it's apparently there was actually a sighting last year. Possible Ogopogo sighting in Vernon. And
who
actually
named
that's pretty much
Ogopogo?
Well, it's a native term.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Does it say exactly where? The origins of the palindromic name Ogopogo remain unclear. According to historian Mark M. Orkin, according to canon, the creature received its name on a night in 1924 when the strains of an English music hall song were first heard in the city of Vernon, British Columbia. And then that plays the song.
All I heard was that there is a canon to your Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, according to canon.
Let's map out officially what Ogopogo looks like. I'm thinking we got this a horse head.
Okay.
Start strong with the horse face, but make it smaller than a normal horse face. The thing said it had a tiny face. So like a small horse head.
Small horse, tiny horse head.
And then a whale-shaped body.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Maybe not whale-sized. Again, we're kind of going with small. Like
well, it's kind of snake-like too.
Yeah, it's got to be snake-like.
So like take a whale and put it on a taffy puller.
Yeah, make a long whale. So we're describing seahorses.
Get yourselves a
so
long
far.
whale. Yep.
But hardly any tail. How can you be snake-like and hardly any tail? Snakes are like almost 90% tail.
Look, all right. I don't make up. This British Columbia is.
And there's supposed to be goat in there, so I'm saying give him little horns.
All right.
The little curly ones, though.
Actually, the pictures of them do have little tiny stub horns.
Yeah.
That kind of look like really long nipples.
Some like Hellboy little cut off horns.
Nope, just long nipples. That's what he has. It's just long nipples on top of a head. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah.
You're not allowed to say long nipples on top of someone's head because
Why?
I don't imagine the shape of a nipple, but it's a hard horn. I imagine the flesh of a nipple, like a soft, pokeable.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, like
that's
the
not
nubbin.
okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you know how they feed cows like with the bottle and like they have that really long nipple on it.
This is
just
not
put that on top of the head.
This is not okay to put on even like a cryptid fictional creature. I'm not okay.
Well, it's also not okay to jizz in a lake, but here we are.
That's what made him.
And that's not okay.
Sperm, and now he's a terrible snake monster.
Started as a sperm, and now we're here. But yeah, we have our own Loch Ness Monster, and apparently there are different sized creatures. I guess there must be more than one.
There's a bunch of Ogopogus.
So the main one is cutely referred to as Augie.
Ooh,
but
I
however,
like that.
Smaller creatures may be referred to as Ogopups.
Oh my god! Ogopups is the best thing ever.
Yep. Which leads back into them being a puppy in an office. So now we have like one of the insurance salesmen being an eldritch being.
Yes.
Who still can't hold a pen in his tiny web fingers.
No, but now he's got a tail. Well, a little bit of a tail.
No,
So
you can
like,
dip his long nipple in the ink.
The nipples.
Never get off the nipples.
That's what she said.
All nipple, all the time.
That's how you know this is a quality podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped it. That's what she said.
Lord.
You know, America has a lot of weird shit in it.
Do you?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have weird shit?
We have
Okay.
lots of weird shit. Let
All
me
right,
tell
go
you
on.
one of the weird things that I recently found out about.
Tell me.
Now, when I heard about this, there is one of these in Oklahoma, which is the state that I live in. But apparently they're in multiple states. So this is an American thing, all right?
Mothman.
Oh, I wish. No. These are
Methman.
rodeos.
Oh, okay.
Rodeos. But they're special rodeos because
Oh, no.
they are penitentiary rodeos. They are inmates who agree. It is consensual. The inmates agree to participate.
Okay.
They're annual rodeos where there are multiple events, like bareback riding, wild horse riding, barrel racing. My favorite one, though, wild cow milking. They bring in a wild cow who has recently given birth, and the inmates have to try and milk her.
Oh, no.
It
That's-
doesn't go super well.
I was gonna say that sounds like you're just exporting the death penalty to cows now instead of the chair or like the injection. Because man, you get kicked in the head by a cow, you're not getting up.
That was my first thought when I heard about this was, oh my god, this is like old gladiator shit of like they're forcing inmates to fucking be attacked by bulls and cows and they're gonna die.
That's all I see.
It is something that apparently a bunch of inmates look forward to, and it's totally consensual as far as I am aware. Granted, I learned about this very recently, so... another really good one here is called Guts and Glory, where a poker chip gets tied to the meanest bull that's there, and the object is to get close enough to the bull in order to get the poker chip.
Ah, Kevin. He's such an angry bull.
It's like they intentionally probably piss off this one bull that's like the biggest one there. But
flick his balls. Just get him right in the balls.
Oh,
and then put the poker chip there.
There's this one is in the Louisiana State Penitentiary one. They have chariot races.
What? All right. That's getting metal now.
Yeah, right? New event debuted in 2014. Wait. Chariot racing comically employs the principle of centrifugal force. Centrifugal. I can't. Ooh, I worded bad
Centrifugal. There you go.
Centrifugal force. Well, it looks like centrifugal. I can't fucking read, okay?
Centrifuge state.
Spinny force that challenges the contestant's sense of balance with a twist. It can be likened to being pulled by a boat while riding a wakeboard. Contestants holding a pitcher of water mount a sled that is pulled at top speed the length of the arena by a horse and rider. Gravity takes over in the turn as the contestant tries to stay on a slingshotted sled while not spilling the water. Man who holds on and spills the least amount of water is the winner.
The first thing that came to mind is Ben-Hur Penitentiary. Penitentiary? Is that it? Ben-Hur Penitentiary? I've ruined the joke already, but Ben-Hur is about chariot racing, and it's a portmanteau of Ben-Hur and Penitentiary? Fucking, I don't have a prison state like you do. Penitentiary. There we go. Penitentiary.
We're both
Ben-Hur Penitentiary. There we go. We did it. We got there. It only took me 45 seconds. Oh boy. Killing it. Look at this. This is a very professional podcast. We all know how the English language works.
Only quality.
Only the good quality.
Only quality.
Oh my lord. So, like, I mean, you have tons of contestants, right? Like I mentioned, I don't want to get
prisoners, so
don't want to get too sad here, but you do hold the world record of most prisoners in like per capita or whatever. Like,
yep.
What 80% of the world's prisoners live in?
I'm pretty sure
America
that everybody
like that?
in America is secretly in a prison and doesn't know it.
Oh, System of a Down was onto something, I think. It's hey, so I'm not really a big fan of rodeos. Surprisingly, I don't.
The man
go
up
to
in
Alberta.
the north, where it's terrifying to take off any article of clothing because you'll get frostbite, doesn't like rodeos.
Correct. No, the whole concept around rodeos and yeehaws and hopping on animals and jumping around in dirt, that was more of my step-family sort of side of things. And, well, I didn't really hang out with my step-family side of things too much. I was more of a hop on the video game train and sit there, and then they go, why are you playing that? And I'm like, well, this is the closest thing we'll ever get, because I'm playing at least a monster truck-related game. And they're like, all right, monster trucks are fucking cool. I'm like, yeah, all right, leave me alone now. So I'm not the biggest rodeo boy. And then just thinking of trotting out prisoners, even though it's consensual, like consent is given to be like this honestly just sounds like the bull's gonna take them from behind when I keep saying consensual rodeo, but
the best part is that they're wearing like the black and white striped classic prison outfits for this, which I don't even think is necessarily what they normally wear.
No, I think it's just orange now. Well, I mean, at least like they're given something to do, at least, right? And I mean, it's probably better than like being diddled in the shower or smuggling things in their butt. Like, I don't know how prisons work, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of butt related stuff. So this is probably a better opportunity for them, if only for a little bit. Like milking the cow seems like, that's kind of like a weird vengeance that you can't get normally, because it's like, all right, find the cow, milk it, instead of, I dropped the soap and now Terry's milking me.
Hey, you want to hear
Like,
another
that's just
another really good
okay.
one?
Okay, all right.
Convict. Sorry.
I'm sorry. This starts off well by going convict.
I'm still stuck on the now someone's milking me.
Oh, sorry.
Like that.
Them
that
long
took a
nipples.
second to register. No. Convict poker. It's the ultimate poker game, and even winning has a price. 4 inmate cowboys sit at a table in the middle of the arena playing a friendly game of poker. Suddenly, a wild bull is released with its sole purpose of unsetting the poker players. The last man to remain seating is the winner.
I think I've seen something of that played before. I didn't know they were all convicts. I just thought they were, rodeo men.
I mean, I'm sure regular rodeo men probably do these sorts of things, but these ones are convicts.
That
so it's
is
convict
sad.
poker.
Do you get to keep the chips?
No, because they'll use it later to put on the really angry Kevin bull, and then.
Oh, I thought whoever wins becomes the bull.
Whoever wins is transformed into the Kevin bull.
Yeah, straight up animorphed. Everybody likes animorphs, right?
You may win your freedom if you become a bull.
Did you guys have animorphs down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Animorphs are fucking terrifying, though. I never read them because the covers scared the shit out of me.
Because I think the...
You only see a girl slowly transform into a horse once, and then say, nope.
Yeah, it was a Canadian production for the TV series. Okay, that's why I was wondering.
I don't remember watching a TV series, so I don't...
Oh,
that might have been here.
Okay.
That might have been here, and I just didn't catch it. But the books definitely were here.
Yeah. No, this is... Oh boy, were they ever a series. Okay, she was American. The writer was American, so that makes sense. Okay. From Michigan. Look at that. I think they're, bringing Animorphs back, though, so I would like to see Convict Poker in this at least.
Convict Poker Animorphs.
Yeah, they better bring that for the 2020 decade. It's 2021 now. Oh, my God.
It's 2021.
I am not okay. Oh, boy.
I don't think anybody is after 2020. So...
Yeah, no, I have deluded myself that I'm okay to the point where now I'm doing nothing but production stuff all the time. Here, have a podcast. Here, have a stream.
That's definitely
Here,
healthy.
have a YouTube.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi.
Teach me about Canada.
Teach you about Canada?
Or teach me how to Dougie. Either one. Teach me how to
Dougieing.
Teach me how to
Is
Dougie.
that... No, that's whipping Nene. All right, never mind. I'm trying to think, but I...
Or... You could just watch me crank that soldier boy. See, I'm showing how uncool I am so teenagers will run away.
No, but we need them.
Oh, come back! Flossing! Fortnite!
Yeah, dabbing. I've never dabbed once in my life, though. Bottle flip. Among Us, that's really cool, right?
Among Us, yes.
TikTok?
I saw
Anyway.
you vent in electrical!
How about them vapes? Children, huh? What up? Who's down for... I've got Watermelon Crush. Do they trade it like Pokemon cards?
We gotta move on. I can't stay in this cringe. Please.
So, you've already taken pot shots at me for the past year, here and there, for being Canadian.
Yes, it's my favorite thing to do.
Okay. Do you want to know a couple things you should never say to a Canadian? That I'm pretty sure you've done?
Yes. Tell me all about it.
First off, anything in a fake Canadian accent.
Oh, yeah, I done that before, haven't I?
Yeah. Yep. Easy one. Like, the weird thing is, everybody thinks that's a Canadian accent, and yes,
No.
you have an accent, but that's just like that's a cultural appropriation by Bob and Doug McKenzie. That's just like the Newfoundland accent or Cape Breton accent, and that's just
I
gone
associate
widespread.
that accent with Sarah Palin, so I just assume that's how everyone in Alaska sounds.
But she can see Russia from her house.
Probably.
Disparaging comments about hockey. That one doesn't really affect me as much.
Oh,
but...
do you wanna play some hockey, bro?
Oh Lord,
Oh,
she's putting on the voice and talking about it.
Oh, get my hockey stick there. Go out on the ice.
Stop this. What are your thoughts on poutine?
On poutine?
Yeah, or it's poutine.
Putin.
But see, I like saying poutine because otherwise it sounds like Vladimir Putin, and I just don't trust it.
Rah, Rasputin.
Also, that works too. But yes, the food stuff.
I have never had it, and it's not here in America, and I don't understand why.
But like, okay,
it sounds so fucking American because isn't it just fries and gravy
and cheese?
And cheese. That's so.
You can
American.
do this yourself. Like you can do this yourself at any point.
I feel like
I highly recommend it.
But
how do you do?
Is it really that good? Is it? It sounds like it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's incredible. It's like it's not the best food stuff, but like, so there you are. You're up until like 3 a.m, getting shit faced because we're cool kids, right? We're cool kids.
Yes.
We're really cool kids.
Young.
Youth. 21 in America or 19 in Canada. We can drink 2 years younger than you.
Wow, what a dick. I can drink whatever the fuck I want. I just don't let the cops know.
America, the place where you can send your kids to war, but they can't drink when they come back about it. Hooray!
They can smoke, though. They can develop nicotine habits. They just can't drink about it.
But yes, like you're out drinking a whole bunch. You wake up, you're just ruined. You're fucked up from a night of drinking. You're hungover to shit, and somebody hands you a bowl or plate of fries and cheese curds. Has to be cheese curds, and just like a deep dark gravy on top of that shit, and just steaming. Like you will bless that person. That's marriage material at that point. Like it's good stuff. And then like you can get fun with it. Like you can put pulled pork on there. You can put sausage on there, pepperoni, all that fun stuff. You can get real inventive with it, and it's all good because it's just cheese, gravy, and fries.
How often do you eat poutine?
I try and make a once a month trip to like my nearest poutineery.
Do the dogs work at the poutineery?
Oh my god, I hope so. They would have to wear a full body net.
Yeah, they're in like hazmat suits in order to prevent getting fur in any of the food.
These poor little guys. No. Excuse me.
Is there a wrong way to have poutine?
Not cheese curds.
Not
like
cheese.
If you're just like, I'm gonna get some mozzarella and shred it.
Yeah, like what if I have like shredded cheddar cheese and just throw that shit on some fries and gravy? No?
Like, it'll still be alright tasty, but it's not you gotta find the cheese curds. You gotta get the curds.
Get them curds.
Get them curds all up in
How
you.
else can I insult you?
Canadian beer sucks. Apparently that's a regular thing that
I don't
Americans...
like beer at all, so...
No,
yes,
I know.
Canadian
I don't like beer
sucks.
at all. But I'm gonna fun story. So Nova Scotia, where we have big port, we exploded once with the Halifax explosion because munition
wow,
ships.
I'm so
Hooray.
sorry. How many people died?
Most of Halifax. No, it was fine. It's like 4 or 5 people. I'm pretty sure. We got over it. You guys still talk about 9/11 all the time. Anyway.
Oh my god! Don't drop 9/11. No. Now we're never gonna make money.
So, Navy comes in. American Navy makes a port. Navy boys come off. They go out to the bars because that's what Navy boys do. And then they get all, we're Navy boys. We can drink you under the table. And then they get a whole bunch of beer. And they don't realize that Canadian beer is like twice as powerful as your like water swill down there. So, yeah, like they'll have a couple and then they'll just be like completely fucked. And just like normal bar patrons are like just making fun of your Navy all the time for coming in and getting shit-faced in the bar. Not so much now because of the Rona, but before that was the case. And that was, it's because I have a whole bunch of friends who work in like bars and stuff. Just hearing their stories was just fantastic.
But that can't be true because in America we're strong and we booze it up like
yeah, you're totally not insecure.
We're so good at boozing. I don't
totally
know. I don't drink.
And I guess that's a couple things that you guys kind of look up here and go.
So let's go play some hockey and drink some inferior beer, eh?
Again, like I mentioned it before, I'm not taking these horrible pot shots at you just for your way. I'll take a couple light ones here and there, like the school shootings. Haha, that's very sad though. That's a very sad topic that I'm trying to bring levity to.
The things that I can poke fun at you about are like pleasant things. Liking hockey and having a funny voice are pleasant things.
It's.
I just cowboy jokes because I live in cowboy land.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna do one quick little thing about like very tiny, not really worth an article about Canada. It's just a question to you, right quick.
Okay.
What do you? And of course, I'm gonna snowball. I'm gonna throw this one as a curveball, and you're gonna be like, well, obviously it's this, but it's not because you're asking me. But what is our national sport?
One would think hockey, so I'm gonna say
one would think hockey.
Curling.
No.
What is it?
It's lacrosse.
It would be lacrosse. Anything that you can make sound like LaCroix.
What? I don't even think we get LaCroix up here.
No, but like every time I look up something Canadian, there's like I think there's a place there called LaCroix or like.
Oh, I mean that just means the cross.
Oh, is that literally what it means?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why the fuck is the drink LaCroix called LaCroix then?
The cross. Because it's crossing the taste buds of absolute nothing and like a little bit. I don't like bubbly or LaCroix or these sort of things because it's like take a drink of water, put some bubbles in it, and put strawberries near it, and hope that it'll taste the strawberries after. I cannot stand flavored sparkling waters.
Rub the strawberry over your nose.
If you ran it through a watermelon first and then put it in a cup, I would have more flavor than watermelon LaCroix.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Fight me.
The LaCroix
Fight
either.
me.
Fight us.
Don't
both.
even care. Fight us both. Please don't fight me. I'm very sore still. I'm a very soft child. Don't hurt me. I say child. I'm almost 30.
You're a child. You're Canadian.
A towel. What?
You call me a towel?
Yeah, it's a South Park thing. It's been stuck in my head for ages.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't familiar.
I thought everybody in America at least knows South Park. Like all of South Park. I know
South Park. I just don't really watch it anymore. And I've forgotten everything about it.
So we shared a little bit about our countries. We've got to learn a little bit more. You're convicts.
We've got to learn that I specifically am extremely insensitive to Canada.
Correct. Your convicts are lauded out for entertainment because what they've done is already bad enough, and now they're forced to entertain you folks. One question on that. Does the warden like do the thumbs up, thumbs down gladiator thing, and they just get executed by bulls?
I don't think the goal is for anyone to die, but I bet they probably do some shit like that. Of like, fuck Carl, he dies.
We learned about the Ogopogo, the Ogopogo, or the Ogopups.
Ogopups.
But you know what? Let's learn something from around the world. Let's not look within our borders. Let's look elsewhere. What else is in the world?
Let us poke and laugh at someone else now.
Signac, do you have a worldwide topic that you can bring to this table?
I do. Un moment.
French. She's appealing to the Canadian base.
Yes.
Despite knocking it moments ago.
So, some people in Germany Been doing some research.
Bad start. Okay.
No, good start. Good start.
Okay. All right. Cool.
The Germans are doing good
They,
nowadays.
They just don't have a good track record.
They don't have a good track record, but this one's good. And also a university in South Africa was participating in this. So, Center for Molecular Medicine in Germany and the University of Pretoria, I'm sorry I said that wrong probably, in South Africa. They have been recording the vocalizations of naked mole rats. One of my favorite animals.
The vocalizations of naked mole rats?
The little chirpy
Is it a nice...
they make.
Oh, I was thinking like a vibrato or like we got a tenor naked mole rat.
So
we're going to make him sing Il Divo soon.
Naked mole rat played Despacito. Chirp, 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 chirp.
I've never heard that song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's all over the place here. Or it used to be. I don't listen to the radio anymore because I've been locked in my house for a year.
What is a radio?
I don't even know. But naked mole rats, one of my favorite animals. They're so fucking cute. And they're apparently extremely xenophobic.
I'm sorry?
They studied...
Wait. This is not good. Xenophobic mole rat research coming from Germany is not a good thing. Because, like... Okay, well, that's fine. Like, I mean, they're still not the great down there in South Africa. Look at Nelson Mandela, right? And apartheid and all that fun stuff. But, like, you have... Is this trickle down from the 1940s into mole rats now? Is this what's happening?
So what happened, they were studying the dialects of the naked mole rats. What they were trying to do is basically figure out how their societies work. So by observing their chirpy chirps, they sort of started to understand, like, this chirp means it's happy. This chirp means I'm hungry. Help me find food. This chirp means the queen needs us to fight. You know, whatever.
This one means the Fourth Reich will rise.
So the the naked mole rats basically have almost like an insect, you know how like ants will have, like, they have a queen, they have workers, they have warriors. Naked mole rats do a similar kind of thing. So they have a queen, they have warriors, they have
just thinking
workers.
Of what a queen mole rat looks like, just like all swollen and like just pumping out tiny mole rats on the regular.
She doesn't pump them out the same rate that ants do. But
I know, but just thinking of that possibility now is just hilarious to me.
So they have, the queen designates the roles to all the rats in her domain: soldiers to protect the entrance, fight for the queen, yada yada. In order to communicate, they have developed distinctive colony dialects. So in the study, the researchers found, they recorded like 36,000 different vocalizations made by 166 rats in 7 different colonies. And they figured out that the dialects were distinct and they changed depending on the queen. So, like, they make their own little languages within their little areas. Well, they found out when a queen dies, a rat colony is just going to go into straight up warfare to try and figure out who the new queen's going to be. They will just rip each other apart, apparently.
Shit.
Dialects before the queen were gone were more cohesive. They would speak with a very similar dialect. As soon as the queen was gone, there was a period of anarchy, and everyone started speaking more variably. Luden added that the mole rat colonies were incredibly xenophobic, and dialects serve as an easy way to recognize foreigners. So they don't like people, like rats from other colonies. And they could tell from their chirpy accents who was who.
So this is like Quebec and Paris, or like in France situation, where, like, sure, they're both speaking French, but they hate each other.
If a mole rat comes from a different colony, within minutes, they will be recognized and usually killed.
Oh. So, okay.
Wait.
They're active racists.
Let me tell you one of the best lines of this entire article. Violence in the mole rat world, in other words, is something right out of Game of Thrones, which the researchers used as inspiration for naming the different colony dialects. For instance, the chirps of the Dothraki mole rat colony.
Oh my god.
That is the best name ever. The Dothraki mole rat colony.
Why? Why is that? Seems excessive. That seems so excessive.
Oh, it's so good. Oh man, I love it.
But why?
But well, I know what's crazy. What's crazy to me about this is that like the researchers are just trying to figure out like, hey, these mole rats have really cool societies. Let's figure out how they work. Turns out they're racist as fuck.
Yeah, they're racist as fuck, and now they're all named after Game of Thrones horrifying situations. Here you go. Let's just release that information to the world now.
Hey. Do you think that there's a mother of mole rats? A little Daenerys Targaryen mole rat?
It's the queen mole rat that's just spitting at the tinier mole rats, but this time with like a really weird rig and like you can see your nipples on full display all the time.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's like a little naked mole rat with like a blonde wig. I love it so much.
Holy crap. That is some good research. I will admit that is some good, interesting research. I did not know that the plights of mole rats go to the point of like actual like borders and like now I'm thinking of like a mole rat militia entering like enemy airspace, and they're just like little surface to air missiles are being shot at them, and they're just being taken down. All naked, all chirping like fucking crazy.
Chirping whatever their equivalent of fuck you assholes.
And like they take no prisoners of war either.
Everyone
like they just execute all that are different to us. Like holy shit.
Oh man. I love naked mole rats. I wish they weren't racist.
I wish they weren't racist too. Now I can't own a naked mole rat. Because I know now that they would make a Uyghur camp of re-education.
Jesus. Oh. Good grief. Well.
Unfortunate.
That was a learning experience.
That was also AmeriCanada.
If you like the show and you want to support us, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your dog, tell your neighbor. 2
official Facebook page reviews, and they're both really just beautiful stuff. One of them so you know what?
No, please no.
And the other one is probably a naked mole rat.
Oh.
It's been great. I love it. The idea of AmeriCanada to people terrifies them because it just sounds like we're just opening the borders up and being best friends with each other. That's not the point. They don't listen. They just go, reaction! I need to react! We have so many angry reacts.
So prove them wrong and heart react and follow us on Twitter and all
AmeriCanada podcast.
Tell
everywhere.
all your friends how stupid this podcast is so they can poke and laugh at us. It'll be a good time.
We are on everything that you could listen to a podcast on at this point, pretty much. You want Google Podcasts? We got it. You want Acast? We got it. You want SoundCloud? You got it. You want Apple Podcasts? You got it. Spotify? You got it. Just look for us everywhere. I use Stitcher personally. I'm on there. I've listened to us a couple times because I got really excited that we have a podcast.
It is pretty exciting. I want to say thank you to my husband for making our intro, outro. They are so fucking good.
Beautiful, beautiful individual. He's now my Valentine for next year.
Aw, I thought I wanted him to be my Valentine.
No, you got to pick a naked mole rat, and he's gonna be very unhappy with you.
No,
you're not chirping right. You must die.
Jesus. Oh goodness.
All right, fine. You can have your husband, I guess. I'll just take Mannequin Sigourney Weaver.
Mannequin Sigourney Weaver. If you don't know what that is, go listen to episode 1 instead.
Episode 1. She'll always be there for me.
If you want more insanity, my co-host here, Jackus, streams on the reg on twitch.tv/JackusTV.
You can find me anywhere just by Googling Jackus and not clicking the Cirque de Freak name, and you're good. Or the World of Warcraft character. And you're good. I'm on Twitter at Jackus. I'm on Twitch TV at Jackus TV.
Canada,
Yeah, there's a lot of Canada going around. I stream every day except Wednesday and Saturday. God, I do too much.
And if you want more of me, sorry, this is the main thing I do. But I also have a Twitter that I'm rarely on, so you can follow that if you want. That's signac_art.
There you go. You do a doodle sometimes.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.